Hello, beautiful beings. So the thumbnail on this video is a picture of what was set up for me at work the other day. I knew that I knew I was going to go to work and get up on scaffolding and clean those steel beams in this new house. Well, I saw the scaffolding and I was just like, okay, yeah, I can totally handle that. But I didn't know that they were going to set the ladder up on top of the scaffolding, and I was going to have to be all the way on top of that ladder also. So this man that I work with, he shot up the other side with that ladder in one arm and just hoisted it over the top. I just couldn't even believe it. The strength, wow, the strength. And the fearlessness too. So I was just like, yeah, I can totally do this. And we had one bystander. So I'm climbing up, climbing up, climbing up. I'm almost to the top. And then all of a sudden, my body wouldn't go any further. He was wiggling around a lot, though, too. I don't think the wheels were set. And so it was wiggling a lot. Plus, there was, as my daughter pointed out, there was really long sections in that scaffolding. And it seemed like there should have been a lot of shorter sections to make it more stable. So I get to this one point and I can't move, and I said that. I said, for some reason my body isn't moving. I haven't ever experienced this before. It doesn't seem like I can go any further. And he's just like, oh, just don't look down. And he's up there wiggling around, setting the ladder up. And I said, maybe once you're not moving the scaffolding around, maybe I'll be able to do it. I'm just going to wait until you get down. And so I did. And I climbed my way up to the top of the scaffolding, and I peeked over the top, and there's really nothing to grab onto. You just have to make your way on top of the scaffolding, and there was no way. I started feeling really sick. My chest was getting really tight. I just felt like I couldn't breathe. And also I heard, no, 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 just over and over. The ancients were just like, no, you're not doing this. Absolutely not. It was not even a glimmer of maybe I should. So I looked down at them and I said, I don't feel like I can do this. I don't. I've never experienced this feeling before. I'm literally frozen. I was petrified. That's what I was. I was absolutely petrified. And all I could see was me falling off that ladder and dying over and over and over. So I climbed back down. It even took me a second to be able to let go enough to climb back down. And I started crying. And it's just how I release pressure from my body. There was so much pressure built up, fear. There was so much fear built up in my body. When I cry, that's my pressure valve. It's everybody's pressure valve, they're saying. So I said, wow, I didn't realize I'd be crying 5 minutes after I got to work. And they were, I mean, the main guy, Josh, he was so nice about it. Didn't even, not for 1 second, shame me or, oh, you should have, nothing like that. It's a completely different experience for me working around all these men this time than it was like 19 years ago when I worked for this construction company, Swank Enterprises. They wouldn't even talk to me on that job site. Anyway, so um, this guy, Josh, he did all that work. It took him all day long. Oh, it took him into the next day also to finish that job. It was a huge job. And I thanked him several times for doing it. And he was just like, oh, yeah, no problem. And then the main boss got there. Uh, was it yesterday? Yesterday, yes, I was at work. I was the only one there for a while, and he showed up, and I said, so did you hear about the situation with the heights? And he said, oh yeah, yeah, that's totally okay. He said, I can't get up high like that either anymore. He said, if you don't use it, you lose it. And I was just like, really? Oh, that's really good to know. And I found out that it wasn't going to affect my future jobs with him, because that's one of the main reasons that he hired me, is because he asked me if I was okay with heights. And I said, oh yeah, I'm not afraid of heights. I'm just afraid of falling, which is really true. So I would definitely be able to get on certain scaffolding at certain heights, but not this scaffolding with a ladder on top. No, I've never even seen anybody ever do that before. So I'm just about ready to leave and go clean the lake house, and I asked for help today. So So my grandson is going to help me, and my oldest daughter, that's her son, she is going to help me too. So this house has been taking me 6 to 7 hours, and I'm really burnt out from working every day. So it's really important to ask for help. There's no shame in that at all. Whether it's with my mind, if I have some extra thoughts coming in, I ask for help with that, or when I'm feeling super, super tired from work. So it's going to be really exciting because we're training him on cleaning. He's 16 now, and he said yes immediately, my daughter told me when she asked him if he wanted to help today. So that's really wonderful. Maybe he would he's already graduated from high school. He got his well, I mean, he got his GED. He's incredibly intelligent. So maybe he'll want to start doing this with me more often. That would be really wonderful. Ancients, is there anything else we want to talk about? I got a little video of a deer drinking out of the dog's swimming pool last night. I've never seen that in my life. But so a little buck came over. He looks like a yearling, and she was a full-grown doe, and she's mean to him. If anybody knows why, I Googled it, but I couldn't specifically see why the doe would be being mean to that little buck. If anybody knows that, please let me know. I think that's it for now. If you're tortured by your thoughts and you have no idea how to stop thinking them, Song with Mama G. We love you so much.